Hello everyone, so long time no see, and this is actually my fourth take, so hopefully this one takes. So yes, I haven't done a video in a very long time, and I'm very super sorry about that. After the sickness that lasted way too long, I had some work crap get thrown at me, and it's actually still going on, and it's causing me a lot of stress and sadness, and it's just really frustrating. So I haven't it because of all that the work situation. I actually haven't been doing anything really BJD related. Like I barely have been past the sites or the BJD tag on Tumblr, and I'm super duper behind on videos on here, like to the point where it's like 100 and something, like 180 videos I'm behind, because I just fell out. Like I guess I just needed a break from everything because of work stuff. Nothing happened within the hobby to make me feel that way, but it happened nonetheless, and I'm very sorry for that, because first of all, there's videos I really want to make. Yeah, I'm like really frustrated with making like excuses about it, so I'm going to buckle down and make myself do them, because I just gotta, okay. And then also I'm like super upset that I'm behind on videos because I'm usually always caught up and leaving comments and everything, and I just haven't been able to manage that. So it's been really frustrating time for me, and I'm very sorry. So I'm hoping to make up for that, but that's going to be a minute, because I won't be able to have time again to make videos until this weekend, and I'm going to make myself do it. And I should be in the mood, because I don't know, lately I've been wanting to play with my dolls again, and I'm going to ride that wave and hope it lasts, because I don't know, I've just been super in love with my dolls and other people's dolls, and just recently, it was just this weekend where like it just boom, I was just back. And even though today was like an awful day at work, and I had like kind of like my heart broken, which is difficult to talk about without explaining a super duper long story that probably no one wants to hear. I decided to make a video. Unfortunately, I've been doing super bad making a video, but I wanted to make a video saying I'm alive and I'm sorry about not making videos, going absent, and just being just generally nowhere. And I wanted to give the few updates I have, which definitely aren't a lot, but I do have some. And I don't know, I was super excited to share them. And I don't know, I've just gotten even more and more excited, especially because of right here. And you've probably noticed that he has a new face up. And it's funny, putting him all together after redoing his face up made me go, I really have to make a friggin' video, because I'm just so super happy with him right now. Like, I'm ecstatic over him, and I haven't felt that way in a while, so it's just like, I need to make a video to commemorate it. I'm excited. So yeah, I redid his face up. I don't know exactly like 100% exact how it came about, but like, I'll try and make it short. Basically, um, he's been in a straight wig, as you've seen in the last couple videos, because I had changed him into that for a HowlCon, because he just could not wear this long, kind of shedding, difficult wig at a HowlCon. It would have driven me crazy, and I probably would have ended up destroying it, which is definitely not anything I want to do. So he's been wearing a straight wig, and I don't know, with the straight wig, his last face up looked actually surprisingly good. I will not lie about that. I mean, of course my face ups aren't perfect, but he did look I thought he looked good. But since that was not him, I was like, let me change him back into his old wig. So I did. And then I looked over at him, like I put him back on my shelf and I looked over at him. I was like, oh my god, that face up has to go. It's funny, the last time I felt that is with Alia. Like one day, like I had put her all together, even put eyelashes in her, and because I had been so happy with this face up, and I put her on the shelf, and just out of nowhere I looked over, I was like, this will not do. And just like with her, I wiped him immediately. I was just like, we can't do this. So I wiped him, and I realized the mistakes I made with that face up. I mean, my usual mistakes, because like my technique sucks. It's like, I don't know. I'm just not good at controlling things, and I feel clumsy when I do face ups, even though I like doing them. But besides, my usual mistakes, the biggest mistake I made was trying to do face ups like other people. Like trying to emulate the face ups I really love. Especially since I don't know, I feel like at the end of his face up, I just kind of gave up in what I was trying to do. And that's why he had like the brown eyeshadow, for lack of a better word. I was trying to go for depth, and I just kind of threw it on there, and I was like, that'll work. And it didn't. Not only that, in my opinion, and this may differ to like the 3 other wing owners there are out there, in my opinion, his face, Wing's face, really can't handle really in-depth face-up work. I feel it could be because he lacks realism, or I don't know. I'm not. I can't like define a reason, but I've given him like really defining blushing, and on camera, in my opinion, it didn't look horrible, but in real life, it just was not working. Also, I decided the eyebrows definitely weren't working. I had this master plan that he would have black eyebrows despite his white hair, but that just did not work out. Like, it was just too dark and weird against this wig, and the brown really didn't help. I feel like if I hadn't done the brown, it would have worked out much better, but yeah. So I redid it, and I actually dreamed this face up. I dreamed I was doing face up on him, and this is the one I dreamed up. I dreamed he had black eyelashes, definitely for like some drama, I guess, and some pink blushing up here, but not on his actual cheeks, because this is again my opinion, but his cheeks are really weird to blush. Like when I did his first face up, I blushed his cheeks at like 5 different areas. I kept having to erase it, redo it, erase it, redo it, because like no matter where I did it, it just did not look right. So I went away from the cheek blushing and went for like by the eye cheek blushing. And I blushed his nose, which you can't really see on camera, but I thought it'd be super cute, and it actually is. I really like it. I don't know if anyone else would like it. I don't care. And I blushed his chin, and I gave him pink lips, and I put some pink around his eyes that comes off to me as blushing, but people may think it's just eye makeup. I don't care either way. And then I went for what I called a risky move and gave him no eyebrows, because I tried to give him white eyebrows and it looked awful. So I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm not giving him any. And I ended up really liking it. So I don't know, I'm so in love with him now. Right now, I love this wig on him, even without the hat, which before, like, when I put this wig on him, like, I hated everything about it, but because the face up and the wig just were not cohesive together. But now I feel they're really cohesive. I put this hat on him just because it's, really cold, and I wanted him to have a hat. I felt like it was cold. I know that silly, but whatever. And it has barriers on it, but they won't stay up. I'm going to try and figure out a way to keep them up, because look how cute that is. Tell me that's not cute. I think I've shown the hat before. I'm not sure, but if I didn't, it's actually made for lights, and I got it to fit over Fluffy. Like, I knew his hair would be fluffy, and I got it specifically for him, so I'm glad he's wearing it again. And I figured knit him a scarf from Denali Wen's tutorial, which I love. I've like done 3 of these now. I would do more, but I need more yarn selection. I don't have a lot. And I put him in his Tata's Paradise sweater and back in his white legging things. And he's wearing the shorts underneath simply because you can see through these white leggings. And he's wearing the boots that formerly have been, oh my god, I forgot his Lego story, formerly worn by Elia, but they change boots back and forth all the time, so like it's his turn to wear them because I put different boots on Elia. So I'm putting him aside because that's the update on him. And sorry it took so long to explain that update, but I'm just so excited over him. Like, oh, he's just gorgeous right now. I mean, I don't know if I'll always think that, but you know, he's gorgeous right now. So next up is Haru, who, man, I wanted to face up her as soon as I got her, and I just finished it this weekend. I had actually started it 2 weeks ago, but I don't know, I lost all inspiration because, again, work stuff. And so, like, she sat around, but this weekend, since I was like, well, I'm redoing Rise, let me finish hers. So hers is finished. Hold on. Her double joints don't like to work very well on her knees, but then again, I'm like, is she double jointed in her knees? Because I don't know, they never work. But anyway, you can't really see it too well, but she is fully face upped. And right now she's wearing temporary eyes because the purple eyes I got her are too high domed. So unfortunately, I have to go for another hunt to find her something, which is okay. I want her to have purple eyes because she wears contacts because she wears purple eyes. I mean, who doesn't? Well, it's probably plenty of people don't, but she wants them. So I'm going to try and find those for her. She is, of course, wearing her wig, which you've seen before. And I remembered this hat that I got it for Vi because I had gotten him this shirt. They both were temporary items. They look super cute on him, but they're not his color. He likes greens and golds, but I needed something quick because I didn't want him to sit around shirtless. So yeah, she's wearing them, and I believe they're going to belong to her now because blue is her favorite color. And tell me that is not cute on her. You can tell me it's not cute on her, but you would be lying to me. So yeah, she's wearing that in the blue shirt. I think finally belongs to somebody because you've probably seen this shirt on like every single doll I friggin' have because it keeps getting passed back and forth because it's a temporary item. It's one of my, I have many like items that I call just temporary because they're not really, yeah, they don't belong to anyone. So yeah, there's that. And then if I can show these to you, if her legs will cooperate, I got her tights from Dorset Clothing. I think because of her odd height, they're probably not supposed to be these short because they stop here. The beginning of her shoes are here, but she's above the side, like her height is like 4 centimeters above the doll these were made for. So I don't know. I think that makes up a lot. I think this probably covers this area here. But I had to get them for her because they're her style, and she's been needing some damn tights. I ordered her some tights a while ago and it never arrived, and she needs some. So yeah. And then she's finally wearing her shoes, which you can't really see, and I have nothing white to show you, but You can kind of see them. They're the flower shoes, and they're super cute, and I'm so glad I finally have a doll that can wear them, because I've been wanting these shoes for like ever. For like any doll I could think about, I wanted these shoes. So, and also to note, she is wearing her alpaca, alpaca. It's actually Alpacaso brand backpack. It actually, in my opinion, looks super good on her. But you've seen the scale in Lortie's video back when she had her SD girl, and I don't know, I really like the size on her, and of course I love the color because it's her color, and I don't know, I just love everything about it. The only problem is, and I'll warn you now, just in case you're able to track down these backpacks for yourself, is that of course my girl, I don't know if I mentioned, she's a Kendo Kokoro Rosita head. She's on the 62 centimeter doll zone body. I will say her shoulders are narrow, and because of that, the bag wanted to keep sliding off her, so I actually had to tie it right here with a little bit of ribbon to like cinch it in the back to keep it on her shoulders. It actually works out really well, and I use ribbon that matches her hair, so you can't really see it too blatantly, but to keep it on her, it's best to do that because the straps kept slipping to her elbows, and it was driving me nuts. But I don't know, she looks super, super cute, and I can't wait to take pictures of her this weekend so you can see how cute I think she is. So, last but not least on my list of things I got, I managed to snag a pair of Dorset Clothing's Galaxy tights in SD girl size. Now, had I waited till her second round, I would have been able to get these in Super Gem size, which I think might have fit her better. But, I mean, these do fit, so I won't, you know, harp on it too much. So, it's just that, like, I mean, they do fit, and they do fit well. But I just feel like she has too much hip and butt going on. So sometimes I just feel like she needed more pants. But I don't know. They work. And they actually come down to about here on her as well, because she's 65 centimeters. So there's no way SD 58 centimeter pants were not going to be high waters on her. But she's wearing these high boots. So look. In my opinion, this whole look is kind of cute. And then she's wearing the one-armed sweater thing from the Dolls and Greta full set with the silver ball that comes with it. And she's also wearing her backpack. And because she is broad-shouldered, this actually fits on her perfectly. And like, it doesn't slip off even if I keep playing with it, which I love, I adore. I am super in love with her right now, even though she has gigantic hands, which I've started to call yaoi hands, which I feel bad for doing, but I've been doing it. And I put on her bag the key to Hara's house. It was on her Ryakuma bag, but I have yet to make those into bags, so I was like, let me put them into the bag she's wearing. And right now she's wearing a temporary wig. I have to order her actual wig. But she's wearing one of those pigtail wigs, and I took the pigtails out, and it has some pink in it, but you can't really see it, which frustrates me because I had been super excited to get it, and when I took off the pigtails, it turns out the pigtails had most of the pink in it, so but yeah, that's an update for stuff I got recently. I also have an MSD size version of the Galaxy tights, which I'm very, very excited about. Those are going to go on, I'm bringing my way back. Those are going to go on Junie once I redo her everything. I have to redo her face up because the testers yellowed. Um, and got dirty, which I've explained before. But I have to redo her face up, and I went to redo her hot glue sueding as well. Once I do that, she gets the MSD Galaxy tights. I'm super excited about that. And then, yeah, that's all I can think of in doll purchases that I've received. Now, in dolls that I have bought, I made two unfortunate purchases. I call them unfortunate because, like, the timing is really bad for both, but I'm glad I went for them. So, first of all, I put a Volks School D head on layaway with a friend, and I actually can't wait to get him because I've known him as a doll for a while because he was one of her main dolls, but she does want to get rid of him, and I'm super excited to get him because not only will he be around for her to still see, which I don't know, I hope she likes. I have always really liked him. He's one of the few Volks molds that I actually really, really like. Well, he can be a she as well. I think I'm going to make him a boy. We'll see once I actually own him. So I put the down payment on that one. I just have one more payment to go next month. So yay, that's a super quick layaway. Now the other thing, the other doll purchase I put on layaway because I was like, you'll regret it if you don't, but he's expensive, so I'm kind of like agitated from it. But it's from Zoom. It's a Tandia boy, and I went back and forth on getting him, but I was like, well, no, I can just go with the original plan of getting a cream white Dia boy. But then I realized I wanted both, and I realized that this may be like one of the very few chances I have to own a tan Dia boy, and because I have my Sard home, who is practically identical to the Dia mold, except for one minute eye difference and the ears, having him in that color is gorgeous. And I was like, the tan Dia is in the brown tint, so he'd be darker than my Sard, and I was just like, oh, he'd be so pretty, and I was like, I can't pass this up, so I did it, despite his cost. Zoom is quite costly, I will admit. But I went for it, and I got in just in time because I keep forgetting, not everyone's on Easter Standard Time, so I almost missed him by a day, which would have been really stupid. But at least then I would have been like, well, it didn't work out, and then I could have gotten. They re-released Soul Doll Shiva in gray skin. And I've been waiting for this doll to be released in gray for I can't even tell you how long. It's been probably a year, if not a little bit more. I fell in love with her in gray skin. I refused to get her in any color but gray skin. But as soon as I was ready to maybe, put her on layaway, they couldn't cast in gray anymore. They said because of weather problems, but I'm not sure if that's like 100% the reason because it took forever to bring her back in gray. And I was like, well, if I had bought a tan Dia boy, I could have totally went past Underdog, put that sucker on hold, but no. So hopefully she's still around by the time I'm done with most, if not all, my layaways. I have way too many going on at once. And I told myself not to do that again. And hey, I did it anyway. I suck. But anyway, this video is super long. I'm sorry. I have, since I haven't done a video in a while, I had way too many things to ramble on about. And I'm probably even forgetting some. That's probably how bad it is. And I just noticed that sock is behind me. And I'm sorry about that. My cats keep playing with them. But anyway, I can't think of anything else, so I'll end the video here-ish. I want to say very much thank you very much for still following me despite all the issues arising. And hopefully, I will be updating my Flickr this weekend. I'll leave a link because I definitely want to take pictures of Rai and Haru because I want people to see how they look now. Before I don't know, I don't know, maybe change my mind again, I don't know. I actually really love Haru's face up, so it's not going anywhere for a very long while. The only thing I'm having problems with right now, and the reason why I keep like looking down at her, I may have done that a couple times, but I'm not sure, is I gave her like really mod eyelashes, and with her wig being like so long in the front, you can't really see them. So it's like frustrating me, but that's the only thing. She's so pretty. So yeah, that is it, everyone. Thank you very much for following me and being patient with me and being awesome. And hopefully I will not go disappearing again and get to the videos I need and want to make. And yeah. So hopefully see you again soon. And that's all. Bye.